What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to AV. I got a review for you on Advken's new Owl Starter Kit. Let's get into it. So this was sent to me from Advken for the purpose of this review. Thank you very much. It's not going to change my opinion of this kit. Now this has got the Owl Sub-Ohm tank on top. It's not like the newest Sub-Ohm tank, but it is a really, really good Sub-Ohm tank. I haven't reviewed it, so thought it was the perfect time to review it. And it does come with the Owl like tube, kind of like mech in a way. It's obviously got protection. It's got a 510 on it, you know what I mean? But yeah, like the Luna, you know, stuff like that. I got the 0.16 ohm coil inside. I got some Jam Monster Raspberry inside. And let's have it. So what we're going to do in this video, guys, we're going to dive down to the table. I'm going to show you the Owl Starter Kit. Show how it works, take it apart, give you the specs, come back up top, pros and cons, final thoughts. So guys, this is the package that mine came in from Advken, the Owl Starter Kit. Alright, yours will probably come in a different package. As you can see, it's a sample for test only. Alright, so I don't really think that this package is suitable for what you guys will see. Alright, May 6th, 2019. Okay, so you're going to get two boxes in there. All right, one with the tube and one with the Sub-Ohm tank. Now, I did have an Owl Sub-Ohm tank previously that I have used and tested. Yeah, so it's the package magnetic door. You're going to open it up. All right, and you're going to get your Owl. Yeah, and you get your Owl Sub-Ohm tank. Additional bubble glass. Package that says Dr. Coil on it. Inside of that, you're going to get a white O-ring and black O-rings. And also you'll get a 0.16 additional coil head, which is a mesh, single mesh coil head. 60 to 80 watts is the best. Has some turquoise O-rings on the bottom of it. A little bit of a knurling up top. It will come installed with a 0.2 ohm. This is the additional Advken. And this is the package that the tube mod will come in. We'll get a card. Share your favorite picks with them. You will get a user manual. And you will get the mod itself. This is made out of aluminum. And you will get an 18650 adapter. This does take 21700, 2700, and 18650. Use that with the 18650. Okay? And this is what it looks like together. It is, without a battery inside, it's pretty top heavy. Okay? It does come in a few colors. This is the green color. And it does come in a few other colors I'm going to show you. I'd rather just show you than just tell you so you can get an idea of the colors. Alright? Those are the colors it comes with. Red, purple, black, orange, green, and white. We're going to take a look at the Owl Sub-Ohm tank first. So, this is 25 millimeters at the base. It does taper up. It's 39.5 millimeters tall with the drip tip. It's made out of aluminum alloy and 304 stainless steel. Has a 0.16 and a 2 ohm that I mentioned below. 76 grams in weight. This is pretty hefty. Top airflow. Okay, and it does have this bullet style resin drip tip to match the AFC ring. Okay, it's a push over to fill. Okay, there's the arrow. That's where you fill it. There is a hole in there. You're not going to be able to see it, but there is a hole up top. Okay. And to take the drip tip out, just get your fingernail in there, kind of work it around. What else fits up there? Like an 810. 810s fit up very nicely. I personally like it with an 810 versus the bullet style drip tip provided. If you ask me, that Half Moon Mods is a perfect green and black. Matches it perfectly. So, you got top airflow. It doesn't stop. I wouldn't grab it too hard. Okay? Whatever you do to that side, we'll do it to the other side. Okay? It says Owl. Holds 3 mLs of e-liquid. Okay? Then on the bottom it says Advken. Has the Owl logo. Has a non-adjustable gold-plated 510 pin. Is protruding. Don't use that on a hybrid. Okay? And, yeah. To get to the coil, you're just going to spin that off. Pop that out. That is the inside. All right, that's where it wicks down to. Okay? Well, that's where the airflow is going to. Okay? You got that, see that white O-ring inside there? That's the additional one that they give you. Very easy to take that off if you needed to. It's got that Owl logo there. And it says Owl. And this is what the base looks like. Take out that coil. That's what that base looks like there. Alright. And this is the 0.2 ohm, 50 to 70 watts. Tighter draw. Okay. Then you got this one. 60 to 80 watts. Alright. As you can see, the diameter is a little bit thinner, I think, on that one than this one. You know? So I'm going to take the 0.16. I'm going to drop that in there like so. Going to have to use some e-liquid. I was going to put something else in there, but I kind of feel like some Jam Monster Raspberry. So we're going to prime the coil. Close that back over. And we're going to let that sit. Aluminum alloy. It says and 304 stainless steel. There's probably a little bit of 304 stainless steel in this. This is basically more aluminum than anything else. Okay? Minimum resistance is 0.1 on this thing. 3.5 volts is the output. 5 volt, 800 milliamp hour is the charging specification. It weighs 61 grams in weight. All right, and then you have the gold-plated spring-loaded 510 pin. All right, it's a decent spring-loaded. All right, you do have a micro USB port here as well. It's a little bit offset, which I thought was kind of weird. It's not perfectly aligned there, so that's definitely like machining. You know, or quality control, like, see how it's a little, I don't know if you can see that, it's a little over, it's a little off. Anywho, it does say Owl Advken on the bottom, holds for ventilation, black down below, fire button with some lights in the owl's face. Alright, this does support 25 millimeters flush, okay? Listen to the threads. Not good threads at all. These threads are horrible. Really, really bad threads. I mean, oh my god. Negative down, as you can see. That's, I guess, 304. Maybe that's 304 stainless steel. I think that's more aluminum than anything as well. Alright, there's black in there as well. So you're going to take a, I got a rewrapped 30T. You're going to drop it in there like that. It's got a 510 on it, so... threads are very grindy. Very grindy threads down here. See the owls blink? That's what it looks like. Just to give you a little information on the light aspects on this. So, if the battery is between 3.5 to 4.2 volts, the light will be green. If the battery voltage is between 3.3 to 3.5 volts, the light will be yellow. And if the battery voltage is between 3.2 to 3.3, the light will be red and flash 3 times to show low power. Then the device will stop working. All right. So it does have like a 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. All right, that's off. and that's on. All right. And it's green because it's a freshly charged 21700 inside. Yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of like one of these types. You hold it like that, you know. But let's go back up top. A little bit of a gap there as well. You see that? Yeah. Let's go back up top. Back from the close-up on the Owl Starter Kit by Advken. Advken. I never pronounce their name right. I'm not good at pronouncing their names. So what I got to tell you about this starter kit. Pros and cons. Cons first. The threading down below is grindy, janky. It's just not the best threading on this. This is, aluminum. With a battery in it, it feels better. It adds weight, so it feels more solid. But without the battery in it, it's just a tube. It's not the best build quality by any stretch of the means. I really thought Advken did better machining than this. Like the Owl Sub-Ohm tank build quality is 100 times better than this tube build quality. It's one of those things. This is not really the best machining on this. All right, so keep that in mind. The button is nice. It's up top, so you can kind of like side thumb or hold it like this and kind of have your thumb wrapped around it, or whatever the case may be. It's up top. I probably maybe would have liked to seen it maybe on the bottom, near the bottom, just kind of like one of them. So it is what it is. 510 on it. Kicks out pretty nicely though. I gotta admit, this thing does kick out very, very nicely. What do they say? 3.5 volts, 0.1 minimum resistance. Yeah, it kicks out nice with the 0.16 on it. I actually dig it. It hits kind of like a mech, believe it or not. Look at that vape production. Crazy. So, yeah. Pros, it hits nice. It definitely does hit nice. You get some light indications of your battery life. I like that. That's a pro. 25 sit up top flush. There is a little bit of a gap between the atomizer and the mod. I think that's to help heat dissipation. It's not too bad. I like how they did that. I like a little bit of a gap personally. But if you don't like a little bit of a gap, that might be a con to you. Okay? Now the Sub-Ohm tank. Great Sub-Ohm tank, man. This Sub-Ohm tank, it's Baby Beast compatible as well. So you can use your Baby Beast smock coils. People love those coils. I love those coils. I think they're one of the best coils on the market. That's why a lot of things are compatible with those coils. So, pro, okay? Top fill. I mean, you just slide it over. Very nice tension to it. That's a pro. The looks of the Owl Sub-Ohm tank is really, really nice. Gotta mention that as a pro. Half Moon Mod 810. Well, all 810 drip tips without O-rings fit. Pro. They look good up there. Pro. This 810 matches this thing pretty nicely, if I have to admit. So that's a pro. 3 mLs of e-liquid. Not bad. Not bad. A little bit more would be good, but hey, no harm, no foul. Yeah. Smooth airflow. Very, very smooth airflow. I like the airflow almost about halfway closed down. There is break-in period on these coils. They start with flavor, but they start popping after you go through about a tank full, maybe even a half tank full. It really starts to kick in and really shine. So I like their Mesh Coil heads, Pro. Hopefully they do a dual banger in it, But at 80 watts, it vapes pretty nice, I have to admit. And I love the top airflow on this Owl Sub-Ohm tank because it doesn't leak. I don't get gurgling on it. I don't really get flooding. So maybe when you over prime the coil, you might get some flooding, but I don't get any flooding. You don't have to worry about this thing leaking. If you leave it overnight, you come back to it, you might get maybe a little bit of gurgling, but after a hit, it goes away. So that's nice. I think it looks nice. It's a little bit top heavy. I wish this wasn't aluminum. I wish this was more like stainless steel. to keep the weight dissipation evenly, because it does feel top heavy. Smooth airflow, man. I love the top airflow on this is great. Flavor on what's 10 on this thing. 8. I feel like 7.5 to an 8. It's got good flavor, and I love that it's got top airflow. You know, it's really nice. You know, yeah. So I haven't found this in too many places online. I found it on one place on demandvape.com. They do have like 5-pack coils for this as well, but they don't have a price on there. So I don't know what the price is going to be on this yet. It's kind of fairly new. But the Sub-Ohm tank is about $28. So I'm thinking this as a kit, it shouldn't be any more than like $45, $50. It shouldn't be any more than that. It really shouldn't. This thing, there's no battery rattle or anything like that. You can use 21700, 2700, 18650. Use a 21700. It's gonna it just works a lot nicer, you know. Great vape production, man. Great output performance on this. Sub-Ohm tank's nice, man. I really like this Sub-Ohm tank. Yeah, so hopefully places get it in the near future. If a mugger stole my book bag and I was on the train and this bad boy was in it, would I go out and buy it? Now, if I'm looking at this as a consumer, looking to purchase something like this, I would. The performance definitely outweighs the jankiness, well, not the best threading and cheapness of the aluminum tube. But if it was me, I would buy the Sub-Ohm tank. I would not buy this thing, you know? So I guess I wouldn't go buy the kit. I'd buy the Sub-Ohm tank for sure. But if you're looking for it, you want something inexpensive, you want something, you know, nice like that, good battery life on it, then yeah, this might be a good one for you. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you today, guys. Hope you found the video helpful, informative. Stay juiced up, screw lighten up. As long as you're not on them stinkies, that's what matters. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You know what to do. Smash the like button, comment down below. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.